And that's willful sin, because a lot of you know what's right and you still do what's wrong, and then you think the Most High gonna forgive you. You might as well go on back to church and let them go on up there. The preacher say you don't sin, but come on up here, we're gonna pray for you. Get your little fix every first day of the week, and then go on out there and do whatever you do and come back. You think, listen, this for you. Mark 4:9. And he said unto them, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. Why would he speak in parables if he wants you to get this? If you want everybody to get this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, why would he speak in a riddle that you got to figure out? He say some fell by the wayside, some fell among thorns, some fell among stony ground, and some fell among good ground. So why would he say these parables, these riddles, and you have to figure it out? Listen. That's why he said, he that have ears to hear, let him hear, in Mark 4:9. Verse 10. And when he was alone, they that were about him, he spoke to a multitude of people. With the 12, only a certain amount of people came with the 12, asked of him the parable, the riddle. Explain it to us. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery, this is something that's unknown, of the kingdom of the Most High. Just like there's a mystery that's been hid in the Most High from the beginning, from Genesis, the first chapter of the world. Concerning that Mashiach Yahushua created all things through the power of the Most High. It says, and he said unto them, verse 11, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High. It's like some of you don't want to know, but whatever it is that you're listening to, then ask a question. You can't come up with it, or you don't know because you're not really inquiring. Some of you just come on for the Sabbath. You ain't no different than going to church on the first day of the week. And he's supposed to preach a good sermon. What's he talking about? I don't know. Because no sooner you finish, all you talk about is the world. Something happened in the world. Never concerning about to rehash on what you went over or how powerful the Most High word is. It's because you've been programmed. Still in the truth. Still doing the same thing as you did when you went to Sunday, the first day, Salakia, the first day church. Because I'm trying my best not to even deal with them pagan days. In pronunciation, this says, verse 11, and he said unto them, unto you is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High. This is something that's unknown. But unto them that are without, all you that's without, you don't really care. All these things are done in parables. Why you don't understand? That seeing they may see and not perceive. That's about Mashiach Yahushua. I thought he was all love. Y'all want to run to him? Look what he said. That seeing they may see and not perceive. And hearing they may hear and not understand. Lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. See? Now that you know, they ain't converted, their sins not forgiven them, that means where they're going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Verse 9, and he said unto them, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear. That's clear. Showing that he do not want everybody to be forgiven for their sins. So what is sin? 1 John 3 and 4. Well, the Holy Spirit is deep. 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. See? So you commit sin, you transgress the Most High's laws. Where is it at? Right here in the New Testament. That's the definition of sin. For all you gainsayers. Run into the New Testament thinking that you're going to run away from the Most High's laws. Why would it give the definition of sin in the New Testament if it's not valid? If we're not under the law. And mercy and grace is only given to the children of Israel. That's Wisdom Solomon 3 and 9 and Wisdom Solomon 4 and 15. So it's just a bunch of false prophets that's bringing forth ignorance and keeping people in darkness and you love his son. The Most High talk about you. Ezekiel 2:1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit, he would say, and the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet. And I heard him that spake unto me. See that? The Spirit of the Most High entered into him. And he felt it. He knew it. The Spirit entered him when he spake. So what was the Spirit that entered into Ezekiel? What was the Spirit that entered into Ezekiel? He said, and the Spirit entered into me in verse 2. When he spake unto me. Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. Talking about we, the 12 tribes of Israel. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even until this very day. The Most High put that very day in there because he is exclusively talking from that point to now. I mean, does it not fit right now? Most certainly. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted, silly and stupid. Impudent means silly and stupid. Children and stiff-hearted, stiff-minded. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Most High Power. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house. They are a rebellious house. He knows who he sent Ezekiel to. He know who he's sending us to in these last days. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, said, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Let you know, let Ezekiel know, and this is our people, that they're going to come up against us. They came up against Ezekiel, came up against all the prophets. In fact, they killed the prophets. There's more to come up against them, they killed them. Because they're a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. For they are most rebellious, he said. Most rebellious people. So how did the Most High speak the words? How did Ezekiel get the knowledge of the Most High? Listen, verse 8. Ezekiel 2:8. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. So open your mouth and eat what I'm getting ready to give you. But he said, don't be rebellious like that rebellious house. That's why sometimes it's a lonely travel. Whenever you really being spiritual as you reading these prophets and these men and women of the Bible who are operating. Oh yeah, because Israel is a rebellious house. And they be rebellious and think they're on point and be off as ever. But thinking they're on point. Listen. And he said, verse 9, and when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. A roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me. It was written within and without. He spread this book before him. So it was written within and without. What was in there? And there was written therein. For all you gainsayers out there, That want all this love and all this peace and happiness and joy and being rebellious. And when the book is closed, you acting all wicked and so forth in your sins. What was written in the book? And there was written therein lamentations, crying, and mourning, and woe and destruction. That's what's written. Now how you going to get love and happiness and joy and out of this when he said was what was written? Lamentations and mourning and woe. Better wake up. Most High killed. You don't see, they killed somebody this morning. Police did. The whole world just see. Most High killed and make alive. And I had prophesied all he said. He just showed me that. And I went to a lesson. All he just killed us. We cried to the Most High then. How many got to die before we realize we got to come back to the Most High? These are only hope. Try some other way if you want. He said, what was written in this roll, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written lamentation therein, lamentations, and mourning, and woe and destruction. That's what he's saying. That's what I see by reading the book. And so many people think that, oh, you just going to be there, or you don't really care. Ezekiel 3:1. You just don't care. I never feel I've done enough. You can never feel you've done enough to make it, to be there. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll, and go speak it to the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. Caused me to take in the spirit of the Most High. Saying, go speak to who? The house of Israel. Who live in a house? Family, the family of Israel. He's saying, speak his words, not your own words, but his words to the children of Israel. Listen. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I